Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Matt, and it is finally Fiendish Friday. Thank God. Oh my goodness, I am so happy it's here. TGIF. First of all, I hope all of you are having a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that jazz. I do thank you all for sharing, and subscribing for all of our new people. If you ever want to see a trailer for the movie that I'm reviewing for the day, it'll be down below in the description bar. I'll have a quick little synopsis, and if I have any kind of fun facts about the movie, I'll put that in there as well. And then of course a link for the trailer, because sometimes a trailer is needed to completely sell you on a movie, because there's times I don't watch too many trailers anymore. Oh, kind of cockeyed there with the camera. I don't watch too many trailers anymore because I like to go in as blind as possible. The only thing I'll do is read synopsis, and that's about it. And then I'll look at the artwork, and that's about it. Other than that, I go in as blind as I can. Sometimes it pays off big time, and sometimes it doesn't pay off at all. Now, on to all bleh. After all of that, let's get on to today's movie, which I'm sure you just saw it. I just swung it by the thing. It is Pieces, by the way. This is from 1982. This is going to wrap up 80s week, and then we're going to go on to something else for next week. I'm not quite sure yet. I got a bunch of new stuff, so I'm thinking about just running through those and doing some reviews on them for next week, because I got a lot of new stuff. Yep. It's stuff that I got all last month that I haven't watched yet. So it's a new month now. So we'll see what I get. I do have some Scott Shermer stuff coming, which is awesome. Thanks, Sam, for telling me all about his stuff, and I am very excited to check out Scott's films. And thank you once again for like I said, helping or showing me that I need to watch his stuff. All right, now on to one that I am showing you guys that you need to watch. I love this. You don't have to go to Texas to have it for a Chainsaw Massacre, and that tagline is 100 percent on the button. It is a Chainsaw Massacre in this movie. It's not like a ginormous body count. Don't expect anything like a Dead or Alive or a Prometheus. Nothing like that. But there is some definitely there's some blood and gore in here, and a lot of it was done through with animal parts, and the blood was a lot of the blood was collected from a slaughterhouse. That's what they claimed. Now I believe it with the animal parts, using that as your guts and stuff like that. I do believe that. Now, collecting blood at a slaughterhouse is a little, I don't know if I believe that one, for one, because it won't have a very long shelf life. By the end of the day, it's going to be smelling pretty darn bad, and if you don't get it there within a couple of days, it's going to be completely rancid, and it's going to more than likely be poisonous to whoever gets it on them. So I don't believe that part, but who knows? I've been wrong with a lot of things. After all, Day of the Dead, they did that super famous scene with Joe Pilato, well, the choke on him scene, where they used real animal guts, and the poor bastard got covered in them, and they had been in a refrigerator that got unplugged a whole weekend, which is holy crap, you got all of that cooking in a warm refrigerator. Sorry, guys. I still am fighting that cold. Hopefully it'll leave soon. It's been hanging on for like 2 weeks now. It feels like it's been rough. Not to be one that complains a lot, but for some reason I've gotten sick like twice here in the last like couple of months. It's kind of weird. My immune system must be down. Now, let me get off to showing you this here release. I forgot to show you all about it. It is the Grindhouse releasing presents Pieces. This is a 2-disc collection, by the way. There you go, 1 and 2. Let me see if I show that. No, I cannot. We'll just cover up that part there. And we'll just say, there you go. That's about all you're gonna get. I can't show anything else on that there. Now this thing, since it's 2 discs, it has a ton of special features. There is a little tiny insert in there, and it has a very, very cool Pieces poster that I will eventually be getting framed and put up, because I love this film so much, hence why I'm doing it on Fiendish Friday, because Fiendish Friday, for all you new guys, Fiendish Friday is always, the end of the week is always usually the best film of the week, and then Maniac Mondays, I always start off with the best film of the weekend. So Fridays and Mondays, always look out for those 2 days for them to be the better films that I do. Tuesdays I generally say for like the worst film I've seen, like the week before or right around that time. And then Wednesday and Thursday are just whatever. All right. Now that forgot to, let me turn that back here so you guys can get the specs. There you go. Alright, there you go, guys. It's got a ton of stuff on there. I do want to upgrade this to that new Blu-ray. I guess it's not really new. It's been out for a hot minute. I do want to upgrade it to that because I love this so much. It's pretty good. My luck, I'll go to upgrade it and it'll come out with a new 4K transfer, which it doesn't really do anything for me because I don't have a 4K player, so darn. Alright, now what is this? What is this about? Basically it's about a guy that's running around killing co-eds in a college, and it's set in Boston, which, by the way, it was not filmed in Boston. It was all filmed in Spain, which that is in the down below in the descriptions for you guys. Which is kind of funny, you got to go all the way to Spain to have a massacre when you could have just gone to Texas, which was closer. Just saying. Anyways, that was just stupid, Matt. But anyway, it's about it starts off with this little kid. He's putting together this jigsaw puzzle, and it's of a nude girl, and it's a complete full frontal nude of her, like boobs and bush and all. So you get to see all the goodies there. No bum though, of course. So for you butt guys, sorry you miss out on that one, but you do see some boobies and some bush. Now, back to the movie. But he's putting this together. He's quickly caught by his mother, who is a very domineering woman. She destroys the puzzle, beats the hell out of the kid. The kid that leaves then comes back and retaliates on her and smashes her up with an axe. This is all within the first 5-10 minutes of the film that you're seeing this. This is a quick setup to things. Now you go on to, you fast forward it, it's like 40 years is what they say. Now you fast forward it, I think it's weird that you would put that big of a gap, but whatever. I mean, if it works with the time frames for the age of the killer, because the killer would be a little bit older than all the college students. Well, be older by a long shot, at least by 20 years. the average college student, not all of them. The average college student is in their early 20s, late teens. So I have met a few that were. I met one person that was in college when they were like 13. That was weird. That's weird. I don't know if I could do something like that. First off, I'm not smart enough. I'm kind of a dimwit. But anyways, back to the movie. The movie's full of college co-eds getting murdered. There's the guy that plays Bluto in the old '80s Popeye movie. He's in here quite a bit in the, and he is doing his eye squint and looking at you like that, like kind of like how he did in Popeye as well. Either that's his shtick or that's just how he looks. He's a very menacing character. I think it's just his shtick. And the director, what's his name, Juan Pique Simone. Yeah, that guy. Spanish guy, I believe, Spaniard. He definitely. I don't know what kind of filmmaker I would call this guy. He's done this, and I think he did Slugs, if memory serves me, which that one's kind of fun. I'll eventually review that one. I'm in no rush. That's one of those I watch maybe once every couple of years, or every year, maybe. It just depends on my feeling. I usually double feature it with Squirm. So I may be due for those. But anyways, you have some very funny scenes in here. There's a magical scene where the lady that Linda Day George, a murder has just happened, and the killer has played this. I forget the name of the tune, but he's playing it overhead on these loudspeakers, and it's just blaring on there, and it's basically blocking out anything that has happened that's going on right now, because the killer, every time he kills, is with the chainsaw or a butcher knife. And there's some mighty cool kills. There's some weird scenes along to go with, well, to finish that up, but plays this music overhead. They finally find the dead body the victim, which I believe that's the one where she gets stabbed to death in the waterbed, which always baffled me. Like, a school with a waterbed? Like, what kind of school is that? What are they doing back up in that area? Not unless somebody's supposed to live up there. But anyways, she comes out of this building, and she's like yelling, "Bastards! Bastards!" on the top of her lungs, and it is just so funny. There's a random scene where you get this guy. It's Bruce Lee's like knockoff. He does this kung fu scene. He shows up just like randomly and does this kung fu scene, and then he's knocked out by Linda Day George, and his excuse was he had some bad chop suey. Very, very bizarre. It does start off also at the college with another weird scene where a girl's skateboarding on one of those old school skateboards, which are skinnier, and I think I think they're shorter than a regular skateboard. I'm not 100%. I'm not a skater, but anyways, she's riding on this skateboard and she smashes into this mirror. It's really bizarre and does make no sense. There's a couple more extremely random things that make no sense. This thing is gaping with plot holes. Like honestly, I think Juan is a little inept as a filmmaker, but he makes it work because this is amazing. This is awesome shit. I'm going to get over to the ratings. I'm at like 14 minutes. I'm going to speed up. Got to get rolling, Matt. Got to get rolling. Like I said, technical side has got all those terrible things doing with like plot holes, those weird scenes that show up randomly. the camera angles are a little weird. There's a scene where I think it's the waterbed scene where the girl's getting stabbed, and the knife at one point, if you watch it, it hits her in the back of the head, and it curves, like it bends, like it's like, because it's like made of not a regular knife material. It's it's a stage blade. It's not meant to hurt or do anything bad to the person that is being struck by it. So I'm going to give it a 2 on the technical side because it is a nightmare on the technical side. Now, that being said, on the entertainment side, add all those weird, goofy scenes, add in the blood, guts, and destruction, lots of gratuitous nudity, like you get Bluto in there, like I said, making his weird eye like squint and look like he's real menacing. You get a chainsaw. It's a brutal mess. It's not a giant body count, but it's enough to keep the gorehound at bay. So I'm gonna give this one 4 on that, so it's got a 6 out of 10 overall. It's above average. I highly recommend this. It is a nightmare, but it is a beautiful nightmare. With that being said, I'm going to get the hell out of here. It's 16 and a half minutes. I got some running to do. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. As always, I love your faces, and peace.